안녕하세요. Seattle Insomnia입니다. What's up, Moo-Moos? What's up, YouTube? Seattle Insomnia back again with more Mamamoo-nday. Today, it's been sitting here for a past couple of days staring at me. I finally got the Maria mini album. And so today I'm going to be unboxing, and then we will be going through. I've got all the videos up for Maria. So for Mamamoo-nday, more Mamamoo-nday, I'm going to be reacting to the rest of the songs. And for the two that I've seen, Maria and LMM, I've got the Maria performance video. And then for LMM, I've got Queen Hwa Sa sings, yeah, Queen Hwa Sa sings LMM in Musicgraphy. It's a Dingo music. So, for something a little bit different. And already this stage that I'm seeing on that for LMM, I didn't bring tissues. In my pause, when I go to get flips stuff around, I might go grab some tissue or something. We'll see. But first, all right. It's hard because I'm doing this on that, but bubble wrap. Oh, interesting. I thought it was heavy, but definitely not what I was expecting. This is a big, big book. All right. Lots of glare, lots of lights. I don't know if this is like the original, what it was supposed to be, but I got the CD. Too bad it's not signed. And then I've got this big picture book. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's the cards. No, I'm losing them. Oh, like a bookmark. What all is in here? What else did I get? This is wow. I can't tell if this is like a reprint. All right, the quality in there, not. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's looks like somebody found it online and did their own kind of reprint job. But seeing the camera with the light, it actually doesn't look bad. But me looking at it, it's very matte and it's not the gloss like you would. I mean, it's like I said, it's not horrible quality, but it looks like it's a print your own deal. There's a wow. Oh, it's got all the lyrics. I mean, I'm not complaining because I've got pictures. I've got a full book of Hwa Sa, so I'm not gonna complain. That is actually really, really, really cool. I just kind of wish for the price that I paid for it that it was more of a gloss that kind of make it pop, but I'm not going to complain, especially if proceeds went to her. But then I've got photo card, and is that her in the straight jacket? Oh, I'm down for that. And then It is signed. I was hoping for a poster, but that's okay because I got a book. I just can't put anything up. And then like a bookmark, almost like a ticket. Hwa Sa first mini album. Track list intro, Nobody Else, Maria, Kidding, Why, I'm Bad Too, featuring DPR Live and LMM. And then Twit was included in this. So I'm missing Twit on here. Maybe I can find, when I go to do the breakdown, I might add, see if I can find a dance performance or a live version of Twit also. All right, well, that was the unboxing. Like I said, that's really, really cool. Hard to tell if this is like, again, found online and then redone, or if that's like the original. I don't know. Either way, I'm not going to complain. It's pretty cool. I paid for it. I opened it. I'm not sending it back. So, all right, I am going to get the headphones on. I'm going to see if I can find a different version of Twit to throw up there. So it's going to be a long one because there's actually quite a bit in this for a mini album. And we're going to get into the reaction. Catch you on the flip side. All right, headphones on. Snug as a bug in a rug. We have got intro, Nobody Else. In 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. I like the ambiance.
Nobody else. No one's gonna help you. Nobody else. No one's gonna love you. Nobody else. Falling like a shooting star. There's no one at night.
I've got freaking cold chills.
People tell me to be nice. I forgot how to smile. Is it time to go to bed?
Her voice is so amazing.
Oh, Maria. Why don't you love yourself? There's a phone on your back. No one here, nobody here.
Her voice.
Why don't you love yourself? Keep a smile on your face. No one here, nobody here.
Wow. I was not expecting, I guess I should have, because in the Mamamoo's, their introduction, they actually sang in it. I kind of got used to Dreamcatcher's intro where it's just all instrumental. So intros for Mamamoo and the solos are when they go solo, each of them. I'm wondering now if in their intros they actually do sing. Nobody else. Why don't you love yourself when nobody else does? Very, very fitting, especially knowing what this album is all about. Starting off with that ambiance of rain in like a rainforest. Just kind of setting the mood, very much like what LMM did. But then her coming in and kind of just talking about having self-love, because you can't count on somebody else to do it for you, even though Hwa Sa has many, 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 many people that love her. But the people that, and when she was younger, that she turned to looking for support, telling her that she was not pretty enough, too dark a skin, would never gonna make it as a K-pop artist. And then even when she was able to debut, still heard that. Always judged, always being scrutinized. And that's what this entire album is about. Wow. And that was just an intro. Holy guacamole, Batman. I almost started cussing. All right. Wow. I'm so glad I bought this. All right. We are getting into Hwa Sa Mamamoo Maria mirrored dance practice. And that's what I also picked for Twit. I want to see more dance. So, full screen this. No closed caption is available. That's okay. We're watching the dance anyway. 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. She is beautiful. She's doing, everybody else is in normal combat boots. She's in heels. Flipping. Still in heels. I like line work like that. We've got good dynamics, flow work. Body rolls for days. Line work, but horizontal. She's got some leg strength. Body control. Camera presence from the very beginning. Her facial expressions. Yeah. She's been holding back. There we go. Classic ballroom salsa. Now adding in a little freestyle version of it. Very elegant. she doesn't have to do a lot. Her background dancers are carrying a good portion of the action, but the way that they surround her, I'm going to back that up a little bit to that part. She is the central focus, obviously, but she only has to do minimal because she's going to be singing this live. This is what the dance stage performance is going to be. So she's going to be singing and entertaining the audience. The backup dancers, they're the ones that's really kind of taking the choreography and lifting up her performance. I don't want to call it lifting up, because that sounds like she's not doing anything, and that's totally incorrect. They're highlighting her. They're putting the focus on her, telling the story for her through their movements. Or I guess more, I keep saying the wrong words. They're telling the story with her in their movements while she is singing, and she is doing the probably balanced amount of choreo that she can do and still maintain solid core for being able to sing, because she sings live. But watch how they enhance her. They're basically hype. She is still the focus, but they keep it dynamic so that it's not stagnant. And they do an amazing job. Her dancers are really, really good. I mean, here, just look at arm work, poses. They looked to be all in sync in time. Yeah, their timing is incredible. Yeah, her dancers are really, really good. Like, that's dance crew level technique, performance, hard hits, clean lines, crisp moves, in sync. That is really, really good. Yeah, I highlighted over. I watched that multiple times. Lisa is still my favorite dancer. There are a lot of good dancers in K-pop. I love Dreamcatcher's choreo a lot, and they are Hwa Sa, yeah, Sua and Yuhyun are phenomenal. I just don't think Lisa gets enough credit, because the group dynamics out now, watching other groups and their choreos and things like that, there are harder dancing groups than Blackpink. I used to not think that. I'm like, oh, there's no way, they are so good, until I saw Dreamcatcher. I think Dreamcatcher is probably one of the best dancing K-pop groups currently still active. And that's going to be subjective to each fandom, and that's fine. I am not going to blast anybody on, who they like. For me, for the talent that I see, group-wise, Dreamcatcher hands down is the best right now. Individual dancers, style and performance, Lisa hands down is my favorite. And I think she's one of the best dancers. in K-pop. But we're not here talking about Lisa. We're here talking about Hwa Sa. But I just saw that, and I'm like, oh, I know that. I know that screenshot. But Hwa Sa has really good dance moves. She's in heels, so I'm not expecting a lot of hard power choreo from her. What she did really, really well that can be done in heels, and it's done in heels all the time, is the salsa. And she had a bit of a salsa, probably 8 count of salsa that she body moves, the twists, the turns, and the way the angles went, even though it didn't show the footwork, I know the footwork was there. I kind of wish the camera would have pulled out a little bit to see that footwork, because salsa is definitely not just hips and arm movement, it is footwork as well. Salsa is actually very hard. It can be simple to learn the basics, but to do it correctly and to do it very well, it is actually really, really hard. I had to do a salsa in West Side Story. When I was in that, I actually played a Puerto Rican, one of the sharks, and we did a little bit of a salsa in that. And then I actually had friends that went to salsa classes, salsa marimba classes. So I tried a couple of those. And the level that I learned in high school musicals was very, very, very basic. All right. Next, we are moving into Kidding. Track number 3. In 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. I love. Oh. Woo. I like that switch up. I like her flow and cadence. Even though she's singing, it's still got a kind of a rap cadence.
Are you kidding me?
Ooh. A little bit of vaudeville piano. With that bass. I like that mashup. Her tone quality in this reminds me of Billie Eilish. I like that little glitch.
Are you kidding me?
This mashup, oh man. A mashup of genres is what I'm talking about. That was actually really cool. Her vocal tone and execution, that sing whisper style. I really enjoy it. It reminds me of Billie Eilish. And it's even in that darker tone that Billie in her early works really utilizes. Because she's into the whole horror aspect as well. I was listening to Billie way before K-pop even. Um, Actually, I want to say that's how I found Blackpink, because one of the reactors that I watched a long time ago did a lot of Billie Eilish reactions, and Aurora, who's another artist that I really like from Norway. Um, they were recommended to check out Blackpink, and that's where I discovered Blackpink, which got me into the whole K-pop industry, uh, listening to the K-pop. I'm on a tangent again. Anyway, Hwasa's vocal tone and quality reminds me of Billie Eilish. But then this mashup of genres. You've got the vaudeville style piano. Uh, like really happy go lucky. Um, but in the kind of 30s, like if you were to go to back in the 30s, go to a silent movie, they would have a piano that would play, or one of those uh, rolling organs from the time. Uh, Also very similar to a piano style that they used that we watched. If you watched my Idol Nude, that piano, like very Barnum and Bailey Circus, cabaret style pianos. That's kind of very, very similar piano style of the time. But then you got that backbeat with the bass. Two different bass beats going on, and then you've got normal percussion, because it sounded almost like it was either padded in or somebody was actually playing a bass, a stringed bass. Not an upright, definitely sounded electric. Uh, but, and then you've got your 808 hitting as well. And there was another style of percussion in there. I'm guessing it was just another padded percussion, either a Foley or, some type of sound effect style that was being utilized as a percussion in there as well, that sounded really, really good. Then you had the hi-hats, the snare, and stuff like it was really well produced. This was really, really good. Her flow, her cadence, even when she was sing rapping, was really good. The rhyme schemes, again, I'm not fluent in Korean yet. It's probably going to be a few years, especially at the rate that I'm not studying, because I'm doing reactions. But it flowed really good. It sounded good in the ear. She knew her pocket, and she felt comfortable in it. It didn't feel forced. It didn't, like, she knows how to rap. I don't think this is something, oh, this is how you're gonna rap it. And like she was coached in how to do it. Like it felt natural. So I really enjoyed this song. Now we're moving on to Why. And with a title like that, I hope it's not, I mean, it's cool if it is, but another LMM style thinker emotional one. Because so far it's been pretty, other than knowing what Maria stands for and is all about, and that intro, we'll see how this hits. All right, 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. Starting off, yeah. I had a feeling.
너에게는 잊을라 너는 부끄러질라 내가 눈이 멀었대 속지마 모두가 내게 말을 해 알고 있어 잊을라 I'm along is crazy love You're my hero 닮은 점이 많아 much mirror 아무 말 안 해도 We know everything I want is you It's you 나 멈추고 모든 걸 불태워 나에게로 가는 내가 뭐야 Why don't you love me Why don't you need me Why don't you love me
Ooh. Okay, not what I was expecting. I like that synth. I like the echo and delay they have on her voice. Yes, I did recognize she said her name. I love that synth. It's so fat. I like that synth. Still got the piano kind of, then it comes into that, I do love you. That was really, I dig that a lot. It gives me that synth bass really gives me industrial goth, because they use that style of synth in new wave goth music, house, even a little bit into the industrial goth. Listen to some KMFDM. Oh, why am I blanking now on all my Lords of Acid, KMFDM. Bauhaus, Skinny Puppy. But there's another big name one. My friends right next door, they're like huge fans. But anyway, they use that style of synth for their bass, and I mean, it hits. It is so good, and it fits really, really well. Like, right now I'm batting 1,000. Like, this album is freaking amazing. And then you still had the piano going, like everything, like the creativity in this production, choices being made of different types of instruments and sounds being utilized. In theory, like if someone were to pitch this, they'd be like, well, why? Granted, why? No pun intended in this time. Because K-pop using industrial or goth synth style, synth wave style synth sounds, piano. You still got an 808, you still got the drum backing tracks. You've got high synth that is very poppy and bright. Like, this shouldn't work, but it does. I'm falling harder and harder for Hwa Sa. Like, this is definitely, and this was a debut solo album. I'm like kind of flabbergasted a little bit. Like, sonically, really, when you think about it, it shouldn't work, but it does. All right. This is the special I'm Bad Too featuring DPR. This is live. Hopefully, because, well, it's off the Mamamoo channel, so I don't have to worry about it. It's usually like the Dingos or M-Nuts and things like that that I have to worry about. Oh, pardon me. I'm getting the hiccups. I'm getting so excited. Like, oh, this album is so good. All right. 3, 2, 1, drop thunder. Kind of folk sounding.
That's too bad. 아직 너 맘이 아픈지 고생 많이 했는데 노력도 많이 했는데 That's too bad. 아직 너 속에 쓰린지 넌 잘해왔는데 잘 달려왔는데 재주는 건 같은 네가 뿌리고 너만 밤새워 씨앗 뿌리고 얄미운 지각에 Still my thunder. I'm mad too. 어차피 나만 한 번. 저절로 가게 냅둬. I'm mad too. 어깨만 그린 거야. 맘 편히 널 더 잠들어. Yeah, I'm mad.
She's bad.
You're so bad.
She's so sad.
But we are young.
The night's too young for you to be frowning like that.
Young.
Yeah. 일로 와봐요 화사. 누가 쏜 거야 화사. 누가 너를 원하겠어. 누구야 데리고 와 let me tell him so. 환장하긴 네 정말.
It's got an interesting tone.
그 예쁜 얼굴 찌푸리고 있으면 내가 가난하. 여기까지 내 속마음 근데 그녀가 필요한 건. Are you at a rough day? Well, me too. But no guy 있었어 다 행여 cause 화사 있잖아 I'm bad too. Alright, cool.
I'm mad too. 어차피 나만 한 번. 저절로 가게 냅둬. I'm mad too. 거길만 그린 거야. 맘 편히 널 더 잠들어. Yeah, I'm bad. You're so bad. But we are young. Young.
That was fun. Definitely a vibey kind of chill song, almost like a summer vibe song. I think I was paying more attention to like the background. Like I was lost in it, but I was watching what was going on, trying to figure out his studio set. I'm bad. I'm bad too. That was a fun. Coming in, like I said, it's got that kind of. At first, I thought it was a ukulele, but it was just an acoustic guitar, kind of muted down. And then with an effect on it to kind of compress it, which gives it a really cool sound. Then kind of went into the boppy pop. And then you got the bass beat coming into it, the drums, the synthesizers coming into it, and just kind of a laid back, kind of chill pop vibe, like a summertime vibe. You kind of sit back, kick back, and just chill to it. Especially if you don't like the lyrics, not really understanding it, you're just kind of listening to it, gives that vibe. It was fun. Why right now is probably, aside from LMM and Maria, of the B-sides, and LMM technically is a B-side. So LMM is my favorite B-side. Maria's title track. Why is just like, why? It shouldn't work. All right. Oh, I didn't grab tissues. I actually grabbed a soda and went and found the dance practice for Twit. You've got the fog machine going. You've got a spotlight. She is in a beautiful dress. You see her silhouette in her shadow, and I already know this is going to kill me. Three, two, one, drop the beat. Her just standing there looking at me like I don't want to cry. Even just vocalizing a vowel, her run, her conviction, her back to us, exposed back, vulnerability.
자리를 만들 뿐 막게 맘만 물들어가 Do you wanna get someone 그저 눈이 먼 거보냐 Do you wanna go somewhere 우린 피하려고만 하잖아 야야야야 또 야야야야 더 가지려 했어도 우린 제자리를 맴돌 뿐 세상이 끝날 것처럼 태양은 저물어가고 개나긴 어둠 속에 우린 버려질 것만 같은데 야야야야 또 야야야야 더 가지려 했어도 우린 제자리를 맴돌 뿐이야 눈이 먼 것뿐이야 피하려 할 뿐이야 야야야 떨어지는 비에도 꽃은 피어나니까
Her voice, her conviction. Oh, commentary.
안녕하세요. 화사입니다.
I wanna cry, girl.
이번에 마리아라는 화사의 첫 솔로 미니 앨범 1집으로 이렇게 컴백을 해서 여러분들을 찾아뵙게 됐는데요. 너무나도 감개무량합니다. LMM 같은 경우는 이제 마리아 앨범에서 타이틀을 제외하고 굉장히 많은 애정을 갖고 있는 곡인데요. 어떻게 보면 마리아 앨범에서 갖고 있는 그 주제나 의미나 이런 것들이 LMM에 아주 중요하게 잘 담겨 있는 것 같아서 마리아의 그 활동 마무리를 LMM으로 하면 너무나도 멋진 마무리가 되겠다 싶어서 LMM으로 선택을 했습니다. LMM은 일단 Lost My Mind의 약자를 따서 LMM이 됐는데요. 이제 나의 마음을 잃어버리다 이런 뜻인데 제가 이 곡을 이제 작업을 할 때 되게 이제 길을 잃은 상태였어요. 앞이 너무 막막하고 뭔가 미래에도 너무 불안하고 누구나 다 그런 순간들이 있잖아요. 근데 이 곡을 작업할 때가 저는 그런 순간이었는데 그래서 이제 LMM이 가사 같은 걸 보면 되게 흘러가요. 그냥 좀 그 곡의 분위기나 느낌대로 흘러가는데 정말로 그 멜로디에 맞게 그냥 저도 흘러가듯이
Yes,
제 감정을
you did.
담은 거거든요. 그러다가 이 곡을 작업하면서 마무리쯤에서 저는 희망을 느꼈던 것 같아요. LMM은 희망이다라는 되게 희망적인 그런
But
멋진
it's sad at the same time. It's like I feel that emotional roller coaster.
일단 LMM이 그냥 좀 발라드 같은 그런 가사를 붙이기에는 너무 팝적인 느낌이 강해서 좀 더 팝적인 느낌의 그런 가사 느낌이 딱 붙게끔 신경을 썼던 것 같고, 그리고 좀 노래 자체가 이렇게 강물 흐르듯이 이렇게 흐르는 느낌이다 보니까 그냥 솔직하게 나의 감정을 담아내는 거에 집중적으로 이렇게 신경을 썼던 것 같아요.
Yeah.
일단 저는 인생엔 항상 희노애락이 이렇게 있잖아요. 근데 LMM에도 희노애락이 담긴 것 같아요. 처음에는 너무나도 우울하고 막 불안해 보이고 막 노래 자체가 너무 불안하고 막 막막하고 막 이런데, 그렇다고 마지막에 밝아지는 것도 아닌데도 희노애락이 느껴지더라고요. 마지막쯤 딱 도착했을 때쯤. 그러면서 그렇지, 이런 게 그냥 삶이구나 싶으면서 너무나도 희망적이고 세상이 너무 예뻐 보였어요. 아름다워 보였어요. 허허. 저는 이제 LMM 이렇게 라이브 이렇게 보면은 웃으면서 말하는 것 같기도 하고 슬프게 말하는데 뭔가 화난 것 같기도 하고, 그러면서도 되게 무표정이기도 하고, 좀 여러 가지의 감정선들이 담겨 있어요, 이 영상에서. 저는 그게 포인트인 것 같아요. 뭔가 노래는 너무 슬픈데 여러 가지 감정으로 저는 말을 하려고 신경을 많이 쓰는 것 같아요. 어떻게 보면은 조금 애절하고 처절하기도 하고 처연하기도 하고, 그러면서도 마음의 안정을 얻고 이런 거를 표현을 하고 싶었어요, 마지막쯤에. 마지막쯤에 제가 항상 저희 눈물 쥐레가 있어요. 근데 그 부분이 떨어지는 비에도 꽃은 피어나니까 하면서 나오는 스트링이거든요. 그것만 들으면 눈물이 그렇게 나더라고요. 되게 막 이렇게 슬펐다가 그 스트링이 딱 들어오는 순간부터 세상이 너무 아름다워지고 막 이렇더라고요. 그래서 그 부분에서 뭔가 내 마음이 안정을 찾고 편안해지는 기분이 항상 들었어서 마지막을 그렇게 마무리를 하고 싶었어요. 슬프지만 좋다, 뭐 이런. 네. 일단 저의 얘기를 쓴 거다 보니까 이런 마음으로 이렇게 썼어요. 뭔가 사람들과 다 같이 있을 때 어두운 면을 꺼려 하잖아요. 예를 들어서 저도 뭔가를 할 때 어두운 면을 많이 보이게 되면은 좀 이제 많은 사람들이 이렇게 좀 하잖아요. 근데 사실 그런 어두운 면들도 사랑해줘야 되거든요. 그리고 저는 그런 것들을 이 앨범에 정말 아주 열심히 유쾌하게 담아냈고, 그래서 여러분들도 그런 슬픔들, 외로움들, 불안함들 피하려고만 하지 마시고, 그리고 눈치 보지 마시고 이 노래 들으시면서 마음껏 푸시고 위로받고 희망을 얻으셨으면 좋겠어요. 네. 여러분들 유익한 시간이었나요? 학습지 선생님 같다. 유익한 시간이었습니까? 아주 좋은 시간이 되셨으면 좋겠습니다. 지금까지 화사였습니다. 안녕.
Selling gay. Oh, I would faint. I would probably also bust into tears, wanting to give her a hug and knowing it's probably not safe to go up because I'd be tackled by security. But yeah. LMM probably is my favorite song of HWASA's right now. Even though I want to cry every time I hear it. Like I can't listen to it on my way to work. The emotions flood, so I don't have it in my playlist yet. When I'm here by myself, I've listened to it, and it gets me every time. Like hearing the pain, hearing all of that, and yeah, I definitely understand the hope But as somebody who is an empath, feeling the pain and emotion, and the empathy is not like a superpower. It was a self-taught having to be able to read emotions from a child coming from the home that I came from. Being able to gauge how people were, their moods and their emotions. It was a survival skill. And it's not something that I can turn on, turn off. My body just does it. She put all of her emotions into that song. And I felt it. Her body language, even though it's acting, she 100% means what she is singing and what she is feeling. It's not acting. That's her being her. Acting is being something you're not. She was being true and her. And even in the music video, in the live, it was even more. Like, I could. Body language is something that I think sometimes gets overlooked. Subtle movements and things that are done, especially when there's no choreography involved. That's her just doing her. Moving to the music, moving to how the emotions take her. Laying down at the end was probably planned, the way she talked about it. But her turning her back, her exposing Maria, because that's the name of the album, planned, but with purpose and intent. And it was so well done. I'm glad I did this one. Huh. Wow. Doesn't surprise me. I'm over an hour. These women, this woman in particular today, my bias for a reason. I guess I love all of Mamamoo, but this girl, this woman, yeah. All right, we are getting to Twit. Do it. I saw Twit and dance and put them together. Twit, dance practice, mirrored. Why is that muted? In 3, 2, 1, drop the beat. Shoulder rolls, body move, yeah. But she can act when she wants to. Good angles, excellent body control, body rolls, isolations. I like the production at that. Like,
Do it, do it, do it, do it. 에이, 나밖에 모르는 나는 멍청해. 내가 멍청해. 너를 흔들긴 싸가지 악마의 속삭임 욕심이 널 밀어내니까 내가 늦더라도 기다리지 마. I make you patient, I make you puppy, I make you hungry. 주는 게 없지 근데 왜 나도 불행해질까. 나를 위해서만 숨을 쉬지 마. 너무 외로워 보여. 나는 멍청해. I don't like it.
good pops. She's got good strength and power when she wants it.
I don't like it. Nobody like it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. 에이, 우린 길을 잃었어.
She's got the swag.
Do it, do it. 에이, 나밖에 모르는 baby stay. 나는 멍청해. I don't like it. Nobody like it. 너를 심청해. I don't like it. Nobody like it.
That's what the choreography said. Do whatever you want. Have fun.
우린 길을 잃었어. Wanna be yourself. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Ah,
나밖에 모르는 나는 멍청해.
that vocal fry. Oh, that was good. I'm glad I did the dance practice for that too. I mean, it's obvious they're not dance crew style dancers. I don't think they've ever claimed to be, but they are clean. Hwa Sa is clean. She can dance. She's given choreography. She can execute it. She does it well. It's not like they're trying to go into a dance contest and take first place. But her moves are crisp, clean. She has power when she wants it. She has elegance when she wants it. She definitely has full control of her body. Her rolls and hip rolls and balance are athletic style, dance style for sure. So I do enjoy Hwa Sa's dancing a lot. Her sensuality, her attitude, her swagger. I mean, so in dancing, if you're not familiar with dancing, dance competitions, things like that, a lot of people have their hands out and about to move, also kind of all to keep balance. When you see a dancer put their hands in their pockets, that means that is an ultimate swag move, because they're like, I've got full control of my body. What's up? And there are two other people that I've seen do that in dances, and hardcore dancing at that. Lisa and Jurin. Two of my favorite dancers. They understand the swag. They understand their body, how to move it. They know what their next move is going to be. It's muscle memory. I think Hwa Sa, if Hwa Sa really wanted to get to that level of dance, I have no doubt in my mind she could do it. She has got, I mean, with everything that she's been through and with her vocal capability and working in how hard she's worked, I'm pretty sure if somebody posed a challenge to her and she really wanted to take it, she could. And she would do it and she would kill it. I am currently at 1 hour and 7 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus an opening, so that's not too shabby. I want to go back and watch Y again, but I'll probably just do that on my own as soon as I'm done here. All right, let's get the headphones off. We're going to break this down. Try to remember, because there's lots. So it's going to be recollecting and giving a final thoughts and breakdown on everything. I pretty much did it after each song. So probably not too much to wrap up with. So I will catch you on the flip side. All right. Well, this has been more Mamamoo-nday featuring Hwa Sa and reacting to the full debut mini album, Maria. We had already checked out, well, 3 of them actually, Twit, Maria, and LMM, and wow, the MVs were amazing in that. Getting a chance to see the dance practices and special performance of LMM and get kind of a Q&A session at the end. I didn't realize that was there. I saw a little slice in there. I didn't even look at the length. I'm like, LMM performance, Dingo, okay, boom, click. So getting to see that Q&A and a little bit of an explanation from Hwa Sa was, I like that a lot. And what she put into it, the emotion she put into it, the thinking behind it. This album is so good. The creativity, the artistry, the care that was given to this. If musicians and artists here in the US put that kind of effort into their music, and yes, I'm calling it out. As an American, as a US citizen, I am calling out our music because it's hollow. It really, truly feels hollow. And I'm very glad that I have discovered K-pop and discovered these groups, because as somebody who needs music in their life daily, it is my it's hard to explain. Hearing is the one sense that I hope never goes bad or I ever lose, because I need music in my life. And I want good music, music that I can connect with and relate to. Even though these are girl groups that I'm listening to a lot, someone who's an empath, someone who has went through quite a bit in life, women they are not afraid to express their emotions, whereas a good portion, not all, but a good portion of the male population, singers and groups and things like that, content they put out is money, girls I'm dating, cars, sometimes life struggles, but not, at least in the music that I listen to, it's not as relatable for some reason. But groups like Mamamoo, Dreamcatcher, Blackpink, like the messages in a lot of it, and there are some that are just talking their ish. And that's a lot of the K-pop culture with comebacks of, you know, we're the baddest group, you need to listen to us. And that's kind of for that talent show. But when you get into their B-sides, especially with Blackpink and this last album, Born Pink, there is definitely a lot more sustenance. Dreamcatcher's always had sustenance in telling a story. It's not just about trying to be the biggest, baddest group there is. They're telling a story about, they're the nightmares. They're the ones that's going to, you know, be in your dreams. whether, good or bad, given the Nightmare series. And Mamamoo is kind of, in the retro, giving that sustenance in a way of providing quality, and I mean high quality entertainment that takes people back to a golden age. Once we get past and when they get into their more poppy, definitely gonna have to see how I feel about the sustenance there. But Maria hits in a way that I can empathize with. As someone who struggles from depression, see PTSD from being in a very, very abusive home life as a child, being told that I would never amount to anything, bullied in school, kind of the whole, all the way up through life. Just the struggle of feeling like I fit in, it was just, and I wasn't even in a spotlight with millions of people looking at me. It was just daily life and the struggle to fit in. So I feel it. I empathize with it. I understand it. Even now, like a decade ago after a motorcycle accident, physical things that have happened that I had no control over, but still feel, judged and things of that nature. Not by everyone, but strangers look at me, just kind of like, all the nerve endings in my mouth died after handlebars in the motorcycle accident caught me and like ended up just killing every single nerve ending, and all my teeth went bad, and the jaw structure of trying to get prosthetics and things like that, and then loss of work and just everything compounding. I'm working on getting everything up, but just that look of, oh, he didn't take care of himself. Like, no, it's not that. It's just life has a way of compounding things, and sometimes some people are lucky enough to never go through it. Others, it seems like it's the only luck they get. So that's why things like that hit harder and emotions hit harder. That's why I think it seems that I'm kind of drawn to the underdog. Like, I was exposed to Blackpink, and they had their struggles going through training and whatnot, even though they were blessed to be in one of the big three. They came out swinging and they've done well, but they always seem to be criticized or compared and things like that. And so just knowing their struggles and things they went through, understanding that to get where they are, they're called overrated or things like that. I've watched the behind the scenes. I've watched what they went through, their struggles, their depression, and they've worked just as hard as other groups, if not harder than some, to get where they are. And hearing people say they're overrated, anyway, I'm getting into a long rant. But these are the groups that I'm drawn to because I understand going through adversity. Hwa Sa is my bias. I can feel her pain. I can feel her struggle. She exudes it. non-verbally, verbally. She emotes it through how she sings. And I was drawn to it. Not only was she demanding my attention, she was asking for it. And I'm willingly giving it to her. Great first album to listen to. I am so glad that I bought it. I can't wait to get into her other solo stuff as well as the rest of Mamamoo. I think an hour and 20 minutes is probably good. So I'm going to call it here. I've kind of poured out a little bit more than I normally probably would. And I may even cut some of it because I don't know. It's weird putting yourself out there, but after watching Hwa Sa do it, I know the Moo-moos, you guys have been an amazing, amazing group of people. I mean, one of you, I'm a stranger, you know. I'm just a guy that's reacting to videos. Buying a plane ticket round trip for me to go to Oakland, paying for a ticket, you know, because financially right now I'm in the hole trying to dig back out after being unemployed for a couple of months, and you know, going through just that act of kindness, like, it blows me away. And I'm so looking forward to getting to see these women. So I feel like this is the Momos are a great community. And as much as I tell all of you that this is a safe place, a safe channel, I think me putting myself out there, showing and setting the example that I truly want this to be a safe space for everyone, best to lead by example. So you get to know a little bit more about me. All right. I hope you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Hamsahamnida. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribes. I'm glad that Mamamoo-nday is something. Mamamoo-nday. I'll get it down. Is something you tell me that you look forward to. Because so do I. This group is not like any other. Past, present, and probably future, to be honest. I mentioned it in Mamamoo-nday that I cannot believe that I forgot about Alicia Keys when talking about legendary artists, because that is another one that I think Mamamoo is on par with. That's the only one of the few. Aaliyah and Alicia Keys, because there's no drama. Aaliyah had a little bit of her drama with R. Kelly, but that's neither here nor there. Alicia Keys is probably, of the R&B soul pop that is currently still active, aside from Rihanna and Beyonce, I would put Alicia Keys at the top, and the rest kind of following in the pyramid down. And Mamamoo is right there at that pinnacle with Alicia Keys. Anyway, I'm getting in the rain again. Until the next reaction video. Annyeong. Peace. Peace.
Why don't you let me?